Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're going to do a video that is based upon user requests. When we did the video on the Omega 9K from SilencerCo that we picked up from Silencer Shop, we tested it on a CZ handgun. Well, a lot of you guys said, well, how does it perform on a 300 Blackout rifle? Good question. Let's find out. So this is the same 9mm can that you saw in the last video. It's a very short can. It's only about 5 inches in length. Again, it's built for 9mm, but it does work on 300 Blackout. Now, SilencerCo actually says that this can be used on 300 Blackout, subsonic and supersonic, and full auto rated, and on an 8-inch barrel. Obviously, we have a 16-inch barrel because I haven't SBR'd my SIG MCX rifle just yet. On the MCX rifle, I have a brand new optic from Trigicon. It's their new LED sight, which is battery powered, does away with the tritium. This one also has a BDC in it for 300 Blackout. It has a BDC that's split, so you have subsonic holdovers on one side and supersonic holdovers on the other. A very, very awesome little sight. This little package right here is actually deer legal in Indiana, and who knows, I may wind up taking Bambi with it. But let's do a little bit of shooting with the gun. We will be using Hush ammunition. This is from Freedom Munitions. This was my first experience with Freedom, actually, guys. I started playing with their Hush line, was so impressed with it, and I really love this stuff. And I do want to thank the guys over at Freedom for sending this ammunition, first to use in the video and to test. Now, I foolishly did not bring supersonic ammunition. I always shoot subsonic. The whole point of suppression is to be as quiet as possible, and I don't even think I have any supersonic 300 Blackout, so I apologize in advance. What we're going to meter with is our Mk12 2270 digital meter. We did calibrate the meter this morning. All right, we have it set up where it's 1.6 meters off the ground and 1 meter to the left of the muzzle of the rifle we'll be testing. I have 5 rounds loaded into a Troy magazine of the Freedom Munition subsonic stuff, and let's go ahead and make the weapon ready. Weapon is on safe. I'm going to go ahead and set the meter. Okay, and here we go with our first shot. Ooh, that was a loud one. 142.6. That's actually the loudest reading we've gotten with this so far. Try it again. .5. That first one could have been an anomaly. We've shot about 20 rounds this morning calibrating the meter, and that 142 was the loudest. I've never seen it that loud before, so I don't know if that's an anomaly. Here we go again. .131. Get it all set up. .134. Now, you know what's funny is it only takes about 3 decibels and your ear can actually pick up the difference, and that was audibly different to me. It had a different sound to it. Okay, here we go. And 131.8. I'll probably throw out that 142. It did not sound like a 142 decibel or a not hearing safe gunshot. That would have definitely registered to the old noodle up here. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that first one out. It looks like it's averaging anywhere between 131 decibels and 134 decibels. So it's definitely hearing safe with the subsonic ammunition. Okay, I know what you guys are going to ask. How loud is it without the suppressor in place? Good question. Let's find out. Go ahead and reset the meter here. Now again, we are using the same Freedom Hush subsonic munitions ammo. .156.5. 156.3. 156.3, it's pretty consistent. And 156.6. So that's about right, guys. An unsuppressed 9mm handgun round being fired is right around 160 decibels. Given we have a 16-inch barrel with a subsonic round with a caliber that burns most of its powder within the first 8 inches of barrel, that 156 makes perfect sense. So now we know it's definitely not hearing safe. 140 decibels is where we draw the line for hearing safe. We're at the 50-yard line. We're going to do a little bit of shooting with the 300 Blackout to get some group sizes. Now keep in mind, guys, I'm shooting a subsonic load. If I'm going to use this for deer hunting, I'm not going to be shooting at deer at 200 yards. You guys watch the channel, you'll know what it looks like around here. It's heavily wooded, and that's typically where we're going to be hunting deers. If we're going to shoot at a deer with the subsonic 300 Blackout, which again is legal in our state, I'm not going to shoot past 50 yards, max 75 yards. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and shoot a 50-yard group using the Hush munitions. We'll do a 5-shot group, or the Hush Freedom Munition stuff, and see what we get. All right, let's go ahead and do one more 5-shot group really quick. I have the reticle turned on. I am using that, and it's actually helping me a little bit here on the ACOG. I've become quite the fan of these LED ACOGs. I'm really a fan of the MCX rifle. I have fallen madly in love with this rifle. All right, let's run down range and take a look at that target. Tell you what, guys, it sounds really good from where I'm sitting. At the shooter's ear is completely different than what you hear at the muzzle. It's actually quieter at the shooter's ear with the exception of the action noise, which we've measured the action noise, and it can be up to 120 decibels on some guns. But to the shooter's ear, that little 9K can is really, really quiet, and it makes for a really short, impressive little package for a hunting rifle, just an everyday run around the woods rifle if you like 300 Blackout. All right, let's go take a look at those targets. Down at 50 yards, taking a look at the groups that we shot here, guys. And this is the first group I shot. 3 rounds literally went through the same hole, and then 2 other rounds out of the 5 fired. Gonna go ahead and measure that center to center. And you can see that's just under an inch. It would be just under an inch. I think this might be the furthest distance here, center to center. Again, just under an inch. All right. The second group went better. Shooting off that rest can be a little bit challenging. And here the first 4 rounds pretty much touching, with the 5th round opening the group up to what looks like about an inch, center to center. 2 further shots, again, right about an inch. All right. So, I'm happy with that. That would definitely take Bambi down. That would deliver a very clean kill at 50 yards. Now it's time just to have some fun. We're gonna shoot at some challenge steel targets downrange at about 50 yards. We're on the bridge over troubled waters, and we're still using the subsonic ammo. Now guys, I know a lot of you will have or will take issue with me talking about using subsonic ammo to hunt deer. You'll say it's inhumane. Again, 50 yards or closer is all I would personally do. 75, no more than that. But a lot of you guys would prefer to use supersonic ammunition, which I may as well, and using this little 9K suppressor would definitely take the edge off, take the bite out of that. Would it be hearing safe? I don't know, we've not tested it, but I'm going to guess it's going to be right under the 140 decibel, the hearing safe level, but irregardless, it would take that edge off for that one shot to take Bambi down. All right, so this hex mag is really tight with the 300 Blackout loads. I just tried to let the bolt go and it didn't chamber around. Ugh, so tight. All right, let's see how the hex mag works. You can definitely hear the difference in the first round pop. I would say that the bullet hitting the steel plate's louder than the gunshot. Hex mag performed admirably. Let's let Sam have a little bit of fun.
Gotta get that eye pro on. Can't let anyone be worried about my eye safety there on the internet. And we're at 50 yards, so here we go. This is the MCX, and I got 30 rounds, and I'm a lefty, so you're gonna have to look more at my arm than the gun probably. Didn't feed the next round off that Troy magazine. Same thing off that Troy mag. Weird. Same thing, it's having, oh, there we go. Yeah, that's fun. Nice and quiet, pleasant to the ears to shoot. It's accurate enough for 50 yards, comfortable. The only issue there, I think, was the magazine related, that Troy Battle Mag. Not sure how the MCX and the Troy Battle Mag work together, but that's what Tim had in his Jeep, so that's what we used. Ammunition's nice and quiet, can cut the comfort of the ears, easy to hit with the steel. Yeah, definitely a combo I like. I'd want to go with the shorty, like a 12-inch or a 9-inch. Not exactly sure what SIG offers. I'll look and confirm that. But yeah, with the SilencerCo Omega 9K being as versatile as it is, being able to use it on a 9mm pistol, nice and short and lightweight for that. Subsonic and supersonic, full auto rated on a 300 Blackout. Definitely a nice versatile little can for anyone looking for something lightweight. Take the edge off on a hunting rifle or use on their home defense pistol. Pretty good option. So the Omega 9K from SilencerCo.
I hope you guys enjoyed coming out to the range with us this afternoon to do a little bit of shooting and testing with the Omega 9K from SilencerCo, and thanks to Silencer Shop for making it possible. This is a very cool little can. I like it a lot on the handgun. Matter of fact, I really like it on a handgun given its size. I think it's actually one of the first 9mm suppressors I've used that's actually viable for a home defense gun. It also works nicely on this 300 Blackout. I think this combination with the Trigicon LED optic is just an absolutely perfect setup. I love the way it shoots, how it handles. The only thing that we found this afternoon is non-USGI magazines can be a little bit finicky. The Troy magazine simply didn't like the 300 Blackout. I've never had problems with it with 5.56, but it didn't like those 300 Blackout loads or rounds. But the hex mag seems to be doing a little bit better, but it did some hanky stuff too. Overall, again, very cool setup, and the 9K, big thumbs up, love it quite a bit. If you guys have any questions about anything you've seen in this video, you can ask those questions down below. I like to stick around for the first couple of days after I post a video live to answer the questions you guys may have. Also, please swing by and shop at Copper Custom. It's our online store. If you haven't checked that out, please do. And also check out full30.com. That's full30.com. We've taken all the web's best content creators, brought them under one roof, and that is full30.com. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll talk to you guys soon.